What's going on, everybody? My name is Walter Scretchens Jr., and you are tuning in to the first and only episode of The Future of Monsters. Okay, this is a podcast that I created for my English class as a final assignment. Anyways, I typed up a little quick paragraph thing I want to read to you guys. It kind of summarizes what essentially we're talking about before we get too far off topic and then you don't know what's going on at all, okay? So we as humans have many fears. We fear the known and the unknown, the things we understand and the many things we don't. We as humans fear the things we cannot control. Throughout history, it has been shown that these things that we fear we tend to demonize and turn into monsters. Before our understanding of the numerous creatures that walk the earth, such as wolves, bears, snakes, etc., we made tales of them, turning them into monsters. Witches, vampires, zombies, and all. The monsters most common in films today were the biggest fears and insecurities of past generations. In my podcast, I am joined by friends to discuss what is in store for the future of monsters. Now, with that being said, I hope you all tune your ears in and your surroundings out to enjoy exactly what I was able to put together. Thank you. What's up? How are we doing? My name is Walter, and today I am gonna be doing a podcast. Estoy trabajando en podcast hoy.
As I push the door
Hoy
how about you?
quiero hablar sobre the monsters of the future. And I'm doing it with mis hermanos. I got J. Lou over here. I got what's your name again? You.
Me?
I got Steve. I got J. Lou.
But guess what?
I got these two people over here, kinda, but like, so like, typically. I feel like the monster of the future is gonna be like COVID, because COVID was so messed up. You feel me? Like COVID was so messed up, and I didn't even know. It's like scientific studies on it. Like they done made music. Like they made COVID was so messed up that it caused chaos and unstructured order over, and it just like Anderson .Paak even made that one song. Hey Jonathan, can you come over here? Can you sing that one song by Anderson .Paak, Lockdown? This is my friend Jay Lou. He gonna sing it. But hey, bring the phone back over here. But like, listen to the words.
Some people living lonely. You said lockdown.
Lockdown by Anderson .Paak. You said it was a lockdown. They'll open the fire. You know
There was a lockdown, not them like we.
Time kills
All the time now.
Just gotta watch us
From the Tata
what was
song.
something? 40 million.
You thought it was a van. The bullets was flying. Anyway.
You feel me? It's crazy.
I had it on there, damn it.
Anyways, hey you, what's your name?
Arla, I went to fire, so I know your
Arla.
sister's
I don't care if you know my sister. I don't know you. Anyways,
I was
what do you feel like the monster
got the
of the
seatbelt.
future would be?
The monster of the future?
Yeah.
I think it would be a really grotesque worm that grew legs,
Oh shit.
and it would come from the sewers, and it would pass feces diseases through the streets, and that would cause the new Black Plague.
I thought that was COVID. That sounds like COVID.
It'd be even newer. It'd be like
Even like Ebola. You remember when we thought Ebola was
I thought
coming
I had
over
Ebola
here?
when I got a bloody nose.
It's crazy. Yes.
Let me just.
I got the seatbelt, damn it. I'm trying to get the seatbelt. Look,
Hey,
Look,
Steve,
look,
come. What do you think the monster of the future would be?
Arlea.
Bro, what is it?
You are listening to the worst podcast you could ever tune into. Why are you still listening? Why are you still listening? Why are you still listening?
So, your whole point, though, is I don't want to get away from the point. What are monsters of today?
Yeah, we'll go a little bit further. What do you, not only what are monsters today, but what do you think would be like newer monsters that appear in movies in the future? So, for instance, two of the monsters we have never seen, Jordan Peele did. Gotta love Jordan Peele.
Love him.
White people and ourselves from Get Out. Get Out was the monster in Get Out was a black guy dating a black woman or a white woman.
But the family was a setup.
The family, it's the whole
The whole village, the whole place was a setup.
The monster, the fear is dating a white woman.
Correct.
A black man dating a white woman.
Jordan, who was the one that wrote that?
Jordan, it should be Jordan Peele.
Is that the short one or the tall one?
The short one.
Okay, so no, Jordan, the taller one
Is Keegan Michael.
who's married to a white woman.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more.
It's funny. It's a comedy horror film.
If you know the background of the authors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the film was not a comedy at all, but it was excellent.
The film was hilarious.
It was wonderful.
He said.
It was wonderful.
Doesn't
they
this
just
look like,
they just need to watch the film.
Doesn't this and then the other one, Us. The monster is
was also
Us.
Good. It's Us. You
and
are the
that's
monster.
why nobody was able to defeat them because it was themselves.
Yes.
Except plot
Loved
twist.
Right?
The family that survived, the host of the family, the wife, was one of the people who wasn't actually a person.
Correct.
She was which is the only reason why they survived.
Correct.
Because she knew what it was.
Exactly.
She knew what it
was. She was a plot twist.
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it all. So, what's your point?
So, my point is, his ideas were brand new because they stemmed from something that I'm going to assume, he hasn't said this, but I'm assuming is an insecurity or fear that he has personally.
Hey, enjoy the music in the background? Check out Dismantle Social Norms on SoundCloud to hear all these tracks and more. Thanks for listening.
The monster of the future. So listen,
Monster?
so you're on a podcast right now, you feel me? Podcast says I'm the monster of the future. Para la clase de inglés. Anyways, I'm saying it's like similar to COVID because what a lot of people don't know is the term monster, right? It was developed because travelers would encounter wolves and bears and they didn't understand that they're also animals, so they demonized them because they didn't know them and they feared them. So like, what do you, because it's based on your fears and insecurities, that's why zombies are like one of the most popular, because people are afraid of being consumed by something that makes you lifeless, soulless, and just a zombie.
You're
know,
speaking
you're
to a
just
f***ing phone. That's what it does to you.
It's
That's
a fucking voice message.
I know, but like that's
it's
the same thing
voice.
that's making you lifeless and zombie. Like,
Yeah, so what do you... Yeah, because, like, some people think AI is, too. So what do you think, Steve?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, we were on the
You
fucking
don't
thing,
know,
but guess what? It's
Steve.
don't know.
Well,
Don't yell at me. I'm
gonna lose my mojo.
Steve, what are we doing right now?
We're trying to get your damn keys out the car.
You hear that?
But that's not going so
I
well.
locked my keys in my car, and we're trying to get them out.
I get it. I feel like... I hate to say it, but I think you might have to be breaking that window.
Yeah, all right, listen. That's the last resort, but if we have to break the window, I want to more. Bro, I've been like debating on it all night. Like, I'm excited. But like,
Oh.
do we get it? Ian, what do you think the monster of the
So close,
future
Steve.
will be?
You see this?
Monster of the future?
Monster of the future.
Probably zombies.
Zombies.
Probably because
Okay,
of
I know what
illness.
the. Okay, let me out of here. I have to
Illness.
fix this and I'm going in again, so I just need to make the.
It is what it is.
Okay, all right.
Alright, stay tuned for part 2. We're about to take a quick commercial break.
Quick commercial break.
I enjoy anything that makes you think outside the box.
outside the norm.
Yeah. Because it just feels good.
Which is actually where all this music that you're hearing came from. My SoundCloud, Dismantle Social Norms. Go check it out. Link in the bio, link down below. Or just type in Dismantle Social Norms on SoundCloud.
That's right. Subscribe to the button below.
Subscribe, follow, like every single
Like
track.
all of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love all the music. It adds such a texture to the
It's
podcast.
such a tech. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's going on? So we're at back at part 2, and it turns out that we were able to get a towing to open up the car. So I'm gonna pay him to open up the car. Sir, thank you so much, sir. So listen, I'm doing a podcast right now for my English class, and we're talking about the future of monsters. I'm saying that because monsters are based on the things you don't know, that it's going to be COVID because everybody was scared of COVID. What do you think the future of monsters will be?
I mean, at this point, it's Joe Biden.
Thank you.
All right, anyways, we're on part 3 of the podcast.
What's the question?
Where we're talking about the future of monsters.
I already told you about my future monster.
Basically, like your insecurities and fears, and it was taught into being demonized. So, like, when people didn't know anything, like werewolves,
they created monsters out of, like,
yeah,
our
like
fears and our-
wolves, hyenas, bears,
those are real
You
animals.
monsters, whack off.
Thank you, John.
Those are real animals.
Thank you. Yeah, but like we didn't know anything about them, so people were scared of them and they demonized them, and then that was how they kind of like started to
Like a
get
werewolf.
depicted, as like headed beasts and like the limbless, slitherly aliens. It's a fucking snake. But
The
like
same way
we
they
didn't-
demonize like me.
yeah, no,
Or, like,
literally,
you know,
yeah, no,
for
because
me
that's all.
being
That's
me.
all
But,
based off the
no,
church,
they're
though.
based off of
So,
real
like-
instincts. Like, you know how, like, in
Yeah.
exorcisms, like, weird demonic shit people throw up?
Yeah.
That's based
'Cause,
off
like,
of a real bodily
think about
reaction.
Jared.
That's a real response.
Think
Like,
about Jared
That's
and
a
how.
response
Jared.
to getting rid of
What's
Think
something.
up,
about Jared and how he's fighting
Are
for
you
his
fighting?
life and
not
fighting
fighting
for.
anything.
He's fighting
Jared, are
for
you
his
fighting
emotional
for-
health, and he's fighting, and he's fighting, and no one hears him. And he's like, I just
Ah!
Just be like
I
that,
don't think
bro.
that's
Just
Jared.
want me to get
be
emotional.
like that. I'm just saying.
That's how these. That's
Well,
the
how do you
interviews
feel
go.
about like witches, right? So we'll
I think they're women that. I think they're.
Witch!
I think they're people that are a little bit nuts.
I think
They
there's a
don't
lot of
exist.
witches that don't really
I remember
understand
when
that
you
they're
and I
witches.
talked about that one day. You said like it
I
is,
think
it's
a lot of. I
witches
think
and
a lot
actors.
of. I think a lot of girls do.
Are you
very,
wait? You want me to pause this?
very-
They think they're not a witch.
If she cheats on you, she's definitely a witch.
It'd be like that.
Because
Sinks.
loyal women aren't witches. I learned, you know, it just is what it is. Aren't. If you cheat, that's a form of witchcraft.
That tells you.
But what does that have to do
I
with
don't know.
monsters?
I don't know.
Am I loyal?
We
Jared?
should burn them.
I think
You said what?
I was asking Jared if I'm loyal because he didn't ask me if I'm loyal. So I'm asking, am I loyal? Alright.
He thinks so. I thought my mom was loyal. No, I'm just kidding. Turn this off.
Let's make a new
Yeah.
one. No, I
You were
listen.
recording out there and they were trying to unlock the door the whole time.
So funny.
Listen,
Dude, I don't think you
I don't
should.
think I spoke to you. What's your name?
I'm Megan.
You gotta say it a little bit louder.
I'm Megan.
That's Megan. And Megan, what do you think like the next series of monsters would be? You know, cause like we got zombies. We got like the whole wave of people being scared of aliens.
It's gonna start with like space.
Space.
Yeah, with like exploring more.
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be a lot more shit.
Exploring, and I mean I could see that as like advances in technology happen. Elon Musk, SpaceX, you know, they invented the first rocket that lands back down from space but doesn't get like f***ed up on the way back down.
Okay.
NASA was a little bit jealous about that.
Elon Musk was the first one to
Theater kid coming out and you.
Yeah.
That's that theater kid coming out.
No, I was never a theater
Because
kid.
NASA
bro.
used to send the boosters up, and then once the boosters were done,
They just hit wherever else, hopefully in the water.
So did Hank Curly foot.
Elon said, "F that, we're better than you."
He was here.
Feel
a
like
few
a big
months.
bowl of honey.
He was the best guy ever. He's
well,
got a
they,
horrible
no,
deep
they
voice
still
though.
jack.
You like it?
I love it, but I'm saying super low.
Oh, it is super low.
Or is that Snapchat? I haven't been on Snapchat in so long. I got banned from
Because it
Snapchat.
costs like
Oh, what you
You want to tell us why?
No, I don't want to.